So, on my way to MMA now. Okay, on my way to MMA, and then I just discovered as I yesterday that one of my mics was completely bad. Turns out that I have to buy a new mic set completely. Hold on. Good morning.
Yeah, as my phone was off, I was thinking you would. People. I was spotting with it.
Yeah, 5 squats.
I was spotting low. He just was.
Tom, is it the end or here? Go down. Okay. Better.
Yeah, I watch you from start to finish. Look at the squats.
Nah, 50 they go. Nah, 50 they go.
I can catch the biggest, the tallest guy here.
Yeah.
I know him say, he be my boy. I had to carry out.
Okay.
Go see your wife in my team, right? You want to see the way the picture could be for front and for back. Yeah. You see my mouth carry. He said it now. No, he said it. He said it.
Halfway or to the end?
Someone go. Halfway
We borrow
to
to
the
the
end.
end or halfway?
To the end, okay. I'm backwards. I can't tell you guys. Why did it go one side? Yep. I'll backward. I'll go back. Okay. Going back, use your own, use your back.
Let's go.
Keep pushing, keep pushing. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Yeah. No pain, no gain. That's good. You go tire now on a normal thing. But you must finish it till you start. Of fun. Yeah. Eh? Oh, man, no, man. That's it.
You want to do full?
They go full now.
No bother. They are going to do half
Yeah,
day.
I go rest. I see you don't chop the rest. Yeah, my first food now 2 o'clock. Okay, go finish my entire.
Nice food.
I'm doing a few more steps. Whoa! Good.
You can do it.
Almost there.
I know almost there.
Almost there.
Motivational speaker.
Almost there. Keep pushing. Confirm. Confirm. Confirm.
You're almost there.
Almost there. Keep pushing. Almost there. Keep pushing. Almost there. Keep pushing. Almost there.
Almost there.
6 more steps. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Okay. You know how you did bounce?
Your time is
Yeah. Start.
Serious one. Enter man. Start circle round. When you dey push, you circle round. Enter inside. Like that. Confirm. Yeah. Stone, they call traditional wrestler.
Momentum against them.
Don't forget that when you're circling, the thing is also to the
Hey, good work.
But now when they push me, they like fast.
Thank you. Come on. That's all. Thank you. Thank you.
Or maybe it was Zari.
I'm not with that. Take care. When you start work, I want you to know.
Since
When you start work, I want you to know. You never start.
Since I wear white leg back, I don't remember how to face. I don't feel the way
Outside. Thank you. Nice one.
Come there, give it a shot. All the girls can do this.
Hold on. Start.
Good. Let's keep running around now. No lap. Take that serious. Good. No lap. Now fight. Good.
Use the strength against them. That's like you're facing.
Thank you. That's it. Lovely. Thank you. Lovely. Thank you. No, now you go slap. You know
now. Why no go? You stop.
You stop. That guy stop now. No. For good attempt. You never face this kind of side before.
I tell you.
So you're not good. Society.
Good.
So I'm a bit because your give has your elbow. Jesus Christ.
And then what it was difficult to hold him. Like I didn't even know where
Yes. It's because it's not where they give. So I will show you now. I will use my kids. I will show you how to hold people like this who are stubborn. They will not be stubborn again when I hold them. Nice one. It will come the power for someone. And that one, you can prepare for me. You can squeeze the next one.
you go again.
And they go forever be stopped.
Back in reset.
Got you!
Reset.
Yes.
Since last year, I said you found a place. What you mentioned to me.
Where?
Yeah, but Joe, the real estate guy.
No, you didn't write me back.
He told me he had sent him. Hey, what is your number? Because he said he found a place.
Reset. Once you are done.
Oi, can you touch it? What's the scaffold?
That's the scaffold. You want pin me now, reverse am. I like that. That's good. It's good for. Yes. And it's very defensive, so I like the posture. Don't hold it. Guys, this is not key now. This is not key. This is not. Yeah, I beg you, enjoy yourself. Go inside. Thank you. Thank you. No need for you. No need for stone.
Can I go stone again? But no.
Thank you.
Outside the mic.
No, it's okay.
Sometimes they have to.
It's okay, they have to.
Sometimes.
Yeah, you guys should be in the.
Let's go.
No, we still have instructions.
Let's go. Don't fear them. Wait. Don't do that. Don't stand. Don't stand. Fight down.
And just relax.
Relax.
Don't stick in your body. Back inside. Martin.
Almost.
Why you gonna smile?
Please, what is your hand first? I am begging you guys. Use the elbow pop. It is full trick.
Stone. Okay, very small. I cannot be holding stone this way. I'm here, far away, and you want to do this. If you don't have any balance, you're not doing anything. This is too far. You are shorter than he is. It makes no sense to do this. It's easier for him. He's taller than me now. Common sense is this. I'm shorter than he is. Close that place first so that I can get my leg across. You can't do it from here because you're scared he'll throw you. So you need to think smarter than he is going to think. He's bigger, he's taller. Once you come in, give him advantage. Think of what to do to take the advantage away. You cannot keep doing the same thing that he's going to do. You will never win that fight. So you need to think outside the box. While learning this, we'll learn the same techniques. But
Holding the way Ibrahim was holding him.
You guys need space.
No, sorry. You guys, close up the corner. No, it wasn't there on the ground. Why you interlacing hands?
What's going on? What
You're not serious.
Patrick, I want to dance.
You guys shift us.
The hands supposed to be there on the ground.
No, he hadn't put. Yes, and that was it.
we're out of this.
Yeah, so no, let them, Martin, do your own thing.
My own thing.
No, forget that one. The
It's a serious issue that I can't.
Try to distract so. In direction, consumption will work. Yep.
Now, yeah.
Martin, you're not
Get your head out of it.
Keep moving.
So,
You saw the adaptation, yes? Went one way.
That's not allowed.
Jesus Christ.
One. From here. Once you take your hip off the floor, you put your leg across, your hand is here, and then you can actually bring him off. So in actual fact, no, I hope. Okay. Okay. Alright, come on.
Almost out.
Totally relaxed.
You know, go take me now. Waiting to go use. Once you commit, that's how you body.
And the person is pushing back. You're not pushing back, you drop and you throw. So you have to make it work. It's like someone gives you maybe a knife or a screwdriver now, and because you know how to use it, you say a knife is useless. Then someone could pick it up and show you how to use it very well. That's just the truth. So make it work for you by understanding it deeper. Deeper.
So, like I said, the grappling for Thunderthorn is so that when you start your full sparring, because we still, after grappling, we already said we're going to go
That's when
into
you will come back.
striking, just pure striking, kickboxing, striking. But when you start doing full sparring, which is striking and grappling, it's so that because there's no combat that is going to happen always be at a safe distance. You understand? Everything will start at striking range and always end up somewhere here, by chance or by plan. You understand? So we don't want a situation where people are striking and then get there and then they're just, you understand?
You saw a lot of that.
You know, that's the whole point. So because they are comfortable with this, if somewhere when you are striking, you guys get to this point, somebody will, you understand, you will flow. Of which there's grappling, there's striking, and then there's way where you drill, grapple, strike, and grapple flow. That will just be a drill. It will be 1, 2, 3, carry, boom, boom. That's the drill. And you practice it so that you get to mix the two. Because I know how to grapple and I know how to strike. Guys, I know how to grapple and I know how to strike. If you don't
The reps in today. Mid chest, upper chest. It's all I'll be doing today at the gym. They're making my videos. Um, okay, so I'll be maxing at 100 kilos today. I followed, yeah. Before I walked into the gym, I said I followed up on Rohit, and apparently no response. And you see, I feel like I see. So instead of me like judging someone's eating noodles here, instead of me judging Rohit here, I kind of like see myself in him where in some things where I am new to, I have this sense of inconsistency that I'm very, very comfortable with. So for Rohit, he's probably inconsistent at the gym, either because he hasn't figured out how to bring everything together, or he's still going through these battles in his head. Okay, so I need 110 kg and then I need 120, 110, 15. So one video I want to make here is a video where people say things like, "Oh, I don't want to lift weights because I don't want to get too big." And the honest truth is that, you can't achieve getting too big by accident by just lifting a couple of weights here and there. There has to be a conscious effort to becoming big. So regular warm-ups, right? To be out to work out for 45 minutes. 45 minutes then. Oh shit. Thinking of listening to a podcast and breaking it down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I saw one strange picture, right? It was a picture of the Simpsons, and a particular pictures that they had together as a family, as a crew, or as a characters. And then fast forward, I think it was in the 1990s, right? Fast forward to about 2024, a couple of influencers or influential people took a couple of pictures together, a picture together rather. The setting was almost resembling what they had in The Simpsons. Mind you, The Simpsons also created they created, I think, should I say videos, or they created scenes that had something like the coronavirus in it, which makes me wonder that are they predicting the future? Because I'm a firm believer that all is mind and mind is all. So what that means is the events that we see shaping the entire world are events that have already played out in the minds of people. So it's not like we are predicting the future, but to some extent we are creating it. Somebody dreams about a particular idea, particular concept, and all of a sudden it plays out decades, centuries from when it was created. So it just feels like this world is just in a perpetual cycle of effects. And sometimes we have a lot of effects and very few known causes. So man, I'm still here to figure out my hybrid workout. There's a particular guy whose Instagram I came across, whose workouts were pretty intense, man. I've been at 100 kg for a while, but oh, mind you, I haven't eaten well today, so I'm not entirely sure I have that strength to push myself beyond my limits today. So, eh, I'll take it lightly. I mean, taking lightly is like 100 kg, right? Which reminds me of what happened to me at MMA class. So, Martin was talking about this particular dude who was always using his weight achieve to his advantage, where he will rest on people and like suffocate them. So that's his way of making them submit. So Martin placed his head very well so he can breathe. Two, because they were slippery, and Martin kept on pushing him towards his chest, slowly and slowly. From there, he was able to tip the guy over and then get his grounds. And the guy was completely surprised. So one of the big lessons I think I've taken today is that in everything you do, learn to stay in the flow state. Learn to control your breathing, because from your breathing you make most of the choices. From your breath is life. You control your breathing, there's a high chance you can control your thoughts. That's why I feel like, yeah, that's one message I think I have today. So learn to control your breathing. Or if you slow down your breathing, you can slow down your thoughts. You can slow down your thoughts, you can increase the accuracy of your thoughts and then make better choices. So a lot of things start with the breath. So I think I need to make a long form video talking about breath and how the fact that breath work should basically be the most important, should be an important work that people need to like. It's a work that people need to do right. Like for real, people can actually I think people try to they lose weight from breathing, but there's some breathing exercises that basically help people to burn calories more effectively than some aggressive workouts. So I guess yeah, a lot of breath work can help people to burn calories more often than people who are just at the gym, and it gives them better results. Alright. So a lot of the people at the gym, they never ever get to meet their fitness goals for a couple of reasons. One, their goals are very, very vague. And I tell people that if you want to achieve a particular goal, precisely in fitness, what you start with is have an image of the body you're expecting. Start with a celebrity or somebody who has already built the kind of body you want. They may have the goal right in their mind, which might be clear. Second tip is the mindset. They may have the goal, the right goal, but the wrong mindset in terms of time duration, in terms of relying on motivation to keep it going. But they might have the mindset right, but they may say have shitty diet. And with shitty diet doesn't go well with their training, they don't see results, we quit. And you see how working out is the fourth important tip, not the first three. Because if you get those three right, the workout will be something you would enjoy the process, and you see the results when the result is due. And last, which is one thing that people never ever get, is they need to have what is called muscle mind connection. This is something that I barely hear trainers do because they themselves don't even know it. So kindly share this video with somebody who you know is struggling to have like their body goals, who has been setting up new goals year upon year and still seeing no results. So it's that time of the year where people who said new year, new me, so meet me at the gym, they have completely given up for a couple of reasons. One,
they had no clear goal of what they're trying to achieve with the body. And a good tip here is you need to have like a body you aspire. And to make this easy, have an image of it. Look for a celebrity, somebody who's popular, and put that image on your phone. So even if they have the right goal, they have the wrong mindset. A lot of them come to the gym relying on New Year motivation, most likely New Year resolution, which entirely doesn't entirely work. Then the third thing now is their diet, right? They bring the diet of the last year that got them shitty results into the new year, or sometimes they completely get the wrong diet. Then you see how the fourth point, which is the workout itself, is the first most important point, not the first three most important. There's a reason for that because if you get all of these three right, definitely if you're working out and putting in that effort, you will get your results. But if these first three are messed up, no matter the amount of workout you do, you cannot achieve the particular goal that you desire. And one important tip I would say is that at some point you need to establish what is called mind muscle connection. That is what a lot of people lack at the gym because they are constantly distracting themselves with their earphones. So thank you very much. Kindly share my video with that person who has already given up on the New Year goals of New Year, New Me, New Body. Damn boy. So there's a particular video I made, right, which I'm not entirely sure that people would. I'm not entirely sure if I've articulated my point there right because it's a video that people have to watch over and over again. And the idea of that video is people have to get the point right. So for example is which takes some people decades to like, get the point. Now what's the point? Point is in everything you are doing, right? There is a there's a there's a gist to it, there's a dance to it. It is like non-binary thinking, right? It's like somebody should pursue aggression to actually become aggressive until you get the point that aggression doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be violent, right? Same thing with like my MMA instructor told me that there's a particular level of training you get to that if someone is about to grab you and you are not looking at that person, you will feel the person approaching you. And that is where things like sixth sense comes in. How people can have quick reflexes. And you often see this right in things like traditional Muay guys where these guys are fighting right and they can predict the move they're about to make 10 seconds before you do it, right? And they would stop you at your move right before you even execute. Even down to you flipping. I've seen a guy, he tried to flip and kick the instructor. The instructor basically pushed him mid-air. And bro, that kick was fast because a lot of people are falling for it. So same thing with martial arts, same thing with going to the gym, right? So when you get to the gym, you get to realize a lot of things because you're no longer applying brute force. You have figured this out. Same thing with women, with money. A lot of people keep acquiring money. You don't realize that the point of money, right, is not for you. It's for evolution itself. It's for increasing it's for contributing to the space of commerce and all. So it's not because of you. See it as your contribution, like I said, to evolution. So I'm saying this because as time goes by, it's like having the beginner mindset. I also made the video on the beginner mindset. I think this thing now is becoming clearer on how this thing is becoming slowly becoming part of my philosophy. So you can become stoic, right? Once you get the point of stoicism, that you know when to feel and when to think and when to apply the right judgments. Even detachment. That's why I think almost throughout last year I barely meditated. Barely. What I mean barely is I barely sat down to meditate. All my meditations were mostly I'm at the queue, I don't want to press my phone, but I must well just enter in mindfulness state and embrace the current moment. That's the simple ask. Rather than waiting for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so about finding that balance and using that balance to achieve what you are trying to achieve in life. And it's not about, it's also not about being lukewarm, right? It's about, so for example, like I said, a dark side to masculinity is aggression. But that aggression is heavily needed when, it's heavily needed when it's also used to protect people. Yes, it can be used to wreak havoc and everything, but it's also used to protect people. It's used to create things. Negative emotions, quote unquote, are negative, but negative emotions often drive us to become often good sources of motivation. So, for example, a girl breaks her heart and she's dating a more attractive guy. Now, you might feel pissed, you might feel angered and say, you know what, I can be more attractive than that guy. Then before you know it, you're hopping on the internet asking yourself how to be more attractive. And physical trait is like 60% of attraction. A physical trait. Huh? If it is attraction, I think about 80% of it is physical traits. You can handle the other rest because everybody is judged. We all judge books for their covers. So I'll say 80%. Then now that feels like a powerful motivation to head into the gym and build a better physique. They say that negative emotions can be used as a source of motivation, but although it can get you to start, which I say things that are vanity can get you to start, but they're not long-term motivation. They're things that can destroy you if you do not keep them in check. Damn. Oh boy. Let's go. What weight was that? What? Guys, I'm sorry to say this, but muscles will make you attractive. I know you kind of have this belief that the more muscles you have, the more attractive you get, the more ladies flock to you. But that is completely false, right? Now, according to science, yes, muscles are attractive to some extent, right? The most attractive body size are the bodies of swimmers. That is why if you look at this picture of Michael Phelps, you can basically just tell how attractive he is. I mean, look at the picture of this other guy again. And look at him swimming. So I'm not telling you to start swimming, but the idea is that if you want to build muscles, right, to attract ladies, you have to build the muscles the right way. I'm not just blindly competing for random dudes at the gym, thinking that the more muscles you get, the more attractive you are. It's like ladies who do BBL thinking that the bigger the BBL, the more men they attract, which is completely not true. So yeah, can't just share my video with that gym bro who thinks more muscles is the same thing as more babes. So if you're a very smart person, you need to watch this video because more often than not, people don't understand that because you are smart, right? You're often stuck in making decisions because, or rather, you're often stuck making progress because when you're smart, you know why a project will succeed. Because you are also smart, you also know why a project will fail. So you often stop. Now, this is what you can do if you don't want to be stuck in that position of being smart but not taking action. What you want to do is weigh your pros and cons, right? So meet somebody who you think is less smart than you and positive minded and throw it at him. Figure out a perspective that he's not giving to you and lead with action regardless. The worst that will happen is the project will fail and you bad more experiences. But in the very end, I think most people are afraid of failure rather than the process itself, rather than they are more afraid of they are more afraid of failure than the reward of being successful at the project. So that's it. Thank you very much. If you're wise, if you're smart, surround yourself with people who you feel are less smart but positive minded. They'll do you a lot of good. I'm done with the gym. I know it's like, fuck it sometimes. I take the risk. Let me just turn on some music. Now, let me go home. Let me just walk with the silence of the earphones. But to be very, very frank, I think I like this whole idea, right, of should I say, yeah, it might slow down my workout, but I feel like I'm gaining a lot, sure, because while I was at the gym, I came up with a lot of content ideas that I'd like to like, express, either short form or long form. That's the reason I didn't even continue the audio because this guy's choice of topics are so very good that it makes me like pause every, should I say every 2 3 minutes to digest what he just said. I mean, so his YouTube channel is called Success Chasers. I something that you should check out. So I'm crossing the express now. Let me just show you what it feels like to cross the express, cross the highway. So we need a clear opening before we can before I can cross. So you are everybody grapples everybody basically. Everybody grabs everyone. So you grab everyone, then someone switches, it grabs everyone. And bro, that thing is tiring as hell. I wasn't even ready for it because bro, I'm on an intentional calorie deficit. Although one advantage I had was that they couldn't grab my key. It was very difficult to grab me. But then again, even without the key, because Martin took off his gi, uh, George took off his gi, and well, it felt like well, not so bad. And when when I told George that I was a beginner in this, as in the whole grappling game, he was like, trust me, you are not a beginner. I'm like, well, anything you see me do is either survival instinct or I'm just applying rough my memories of rough play from childhood. Nothing so spectacular, no particular move. But one thing I said today that I think I'm happy that I stood by mentally was if my instructor should pin me on the ground, right, I could break away from that pin and move out quick. And I said that if they give me 8 months, I'm guaranteed to break out of that pin. And they're like, nope, it's not possible. Because he too is also training. And it dawned on me that, hold on, because I stood by them my word of if in 8 months I could be able to break out of his hold. It's because, one, he who is pinning me, right, he has two goals. To get me to the ground, to keep me there, and also to protect himself. I have one goal, to get out. And get out as quick as possible. That's how I see it. And I strongly believe that the whole idea is for me to just get out. What that means is for 8 months, if I practice breaking all sorts of blocks, all sorts of judo moves, it will be very difficult for me to say that I won't be able to break out of the lock just because he's a black belt or he's a purple belt in some martial arts. No, I don't think so. Hey, by the way, the guy who came in today, he does Krav Maga, karate, aikido, and the likes, right? And I'm super impressed that to see Africans do this thing because more often than not, a lot of Africans doing it, they are seen to be very, very weird because a lot of Africans live in this whole idea of, should I say, what is that? Survival. So they don't get to see things like recreation as what they should do. They feel if you can do any recreational activity, you probably have too much time on your hands. Ah, I'm supposed to be at the game tomorrow morning. Yes, tomorrow morning when I'll look out for some. I have this guy on I guess on Instagram whose accounts I run into. He he does body conditioning and MMA workouts. So I think I'll be going out to his page to look at his workouts and most likely duplicate the workouts so that they can work for me. That will involve a lot of explosive workouts. So I'll barely be doing static workouts. I'll most likely be aiming to do explosives, dynamics, deadlifts. And if I thought I'm doing strength, I probably will do that maybe once a week. So I'm still working on my workout plan, but I guess since I'm sure to be at the gym on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, I guess I might pick Wednesdays, right? For I think my core six workouts. So when I say core six workouts, I'm referring to bench press, squats, deadlifts, pull-ups. Mm, it's basically around the full body workout day, right? It's mostly going to be about um, yeah, bringing all muscle coordination together. Uh, I guess there's some power issues. So yes, I think I'm grateful for the fact that I was able to make a video at the gym today. I think in terms of short form content, I'm currently on my way to the office to make more short form videos so that um, I can call it a day. Well, it was very nice. I feel today was, although my laptop was not with me, but I feel like my laptop not being with me, right, is a sign, most likely be a sign that I should look into this content. Even though I don't have an idea what I'm doing, I don't pick a niche because my heart says no. I want to just express the ideas that come through me, things that pique my interest, and hopefully I find my audience along those lines. So yes, I promise. I promise to be doing what is called low effort content because I get ideas that hit me from time to time, but I don't act on those ideas because I am most likely looking for a perfect setup. But if you reason it right, there's no such thing as a perfect setup, right? If I aim to give out things that are very valuable, but basically give out things that people would want to share, right? People will get joy in sharing, then that is all that matters. Fuck the aesthetics. Fuck the light setup. Well, I'm grateful, and I really think I'll be much grateful if I can keep up this consistency of shooting, right? Because posting it out is not my problem, but shooting might be the problem. So I'm working towards that, and trust me, it's becoming clearer by the day. Like I said, I still don't know the fuck I'm doing. I'm just going with the wind. And hoping that at some point everything connects. No, I think I'm so. But I didn't have enough time to like get more reps in. Yeah.